In the Latin parish of St. Saviour in Jerusalem, the pastor, Father Nirwan Albana, celebrated the Holy Mass in commemoration of all the faithful deceased. The custos of the Holy Land, Father Francesco Patone, was also present. In the homily, Father Nirwan commented on two biblical episodes: the evangelical story of Lazarus' resurrection in Bethany by the work of Jesus, and the episode that tells the resurrection of Tabitha by Peter's intercession. Father Nirwan emphasized the fact that both Christ and Peter remained in prayer, albeit in a different way, before the dead, before performing the miracle of the resurrection. The tradition of praying for the deceased is thus found in the scriptures and is known since the beginning of the life of the church. They are dead, but we hope that those who believe in Jesus Christ will have eternal life. For this reason, following the teaching of the gospel, we are continuing what the primitive church and Jesus himself did. After the celebration, the faithful walked in procession starting from the church site, singing and meditating on the mysteries of the Rosary, and carrying flowers across the old city of Jerusalem until they arrived at the cemeteries of Mount Zion.
Quando noi siamo fortunati qui abitanti di Gerusalemme che proprio mettiamoci.
How lucky are we who live in Jerusalem and bury our dead at Mount Zion. The procession proceeding from the parish is a witness for both Muslims and Jews. They certainly wonder where we are going, why we do this. The reason is that we go and pray for the deceased because prayer has an important meaning for all, Christians, Muslims, and Jews.
Di andare a pregare perché la preghiera per noi, come anche per i musulmani, anche per gli ebrei, molto importante per i morti.
The Franciscan cemetery was the first stop, near the gate of Zion. Here are buried the friars of the custody of the Holy Land who died in Jerusalem. The procession then proceeded toward the two parish cemeteries, the oldest and the newer one. A moment of prayer preceded the blessing of the individual tombs. We celebrate the memory of the dead every year, coming here to pray and visiting our loved ones, our relatives, and parents. The commemoration of the deceased is a duty, so once a year we should attend a Mass with the clergy. After praying in church, we go to the cemetery with the priest to bless the tombs, where lie the bodies of the souls that are in heaven. In the second cemetery we can find, among others, the tomb of Oskar Schindler, the German who, during the Second World War, saved more than 2,000 Jews from a certain death. White stones leaning on his grave, according to Jewish tradition, indicate that his memory continues to be alive. The Day of the Dead is an invitation to raise our eyes to heaven, to overcome the narrow earthly horizon toward the celestial Jerusalem.